A righteous prediction.
What is going on, fam? It is time. You've been asking for it. Give you these 2K19 settings. Now, if you have just been using the ones that I posted for 20, it's not far off. Not too far off, really. So if you've been using those, you're kind of close to where I'm at. But now you got the chance to be exactly where I'm at. And you, along with superstar settings I've been releasing, along with them, you can have your matches looking like mine in them streams, and you know the matches fire. So, gameplay, normal. With 19, you can kind of switch. You know, it doesn't definitively have to be normal. You can change it around to your heart's content. I mean, you can go easy, you can go legend. There are small differences, and I don't say differences in a good way, but normal is alright for me. And for the sake of discussion, might show y'all at some point, just do a video with matches on each setting so you can kind of see for yourself and understand what I'm talking about. But for this, we're going with normal. Of course, this is my current regular universe, so simulation is on, the weight detection. Reversal limit on. Yes. Now, the reason for that being, because originally, I was, turn it off. And I've seen some people say they turn it off and it made it better. True. Until you understand how to counter balance with the sliders, then you can understand why having it on, yes, you want the limit. Because it makes, on 19, it definitely does. 20 it don't. Nah, 20 is. But with the reversal limit on, and when you start the match out with no reversals, the computer has to work for the reversals and has to be picky about which reversals to use, which is realistic. And why I took the time to pay attention and then test that out and learn that. So I counterbalance that with the sliders, with the reversal sliders. Now, I mean, you can turn it off. I'm not saying you can't. You can. But the funny part is that there is not really a big noticeable difference in terms of amount of reversals with it on or off. Honestly, I just leave it on because it makes the computer have to function at a better level in terms of decisions. Submission minigame doesn't matter to me. Injury, yes. Rope break, yes. Even though I like turning it off, but you know, we'll keep it real and realistic, because there's more than a couple of matches you see where somebody get a finger on the rope, get that leg on the rope, got a foot under the rope, you know, and it changes the momentum of the match. So that is definitely something that is realistically reflected with rope break. Although on 19 they tend to recognize it a little more and reposition the opponent, which is my biggest thing. Is like, it needs to happen more. You know, plenty of times on TV you see a match, they hit a finisher and their opponent laying up under the rope, they'll pull them away. Doesn't happen as much in the game. It needs to happen more. I ain't run in, that's our play mode, don't matter, blood, yes, big head. I'm gonna cut that on one day just for the fun of it. course, you want all of that off. Fatigue, yes. Camera cuts and shakes. I still don't turn ringside camera cuts on because I feel it drops the frame rate. And for some reason, I feel like it makes them more inclined to get out the ring. Which, if you play 20, yeah, you'll understand how horrific that is. Because never seen so many double countouts. Replay on, I keep the post-match replay off so it doesn't take forever after the match. Everything else is the same old balancing. Here is your meat and potatoes. 75 is kind of where I'm at. You can go higher if you want to, and I believe I touched on this in one of the 20 videos that it's not a gigantic difference, nor do you want a match that is just reversal, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool when it happens when it needs to, but when it doesn't, when it's just too much, too many, overbearing, it takes away from the match. So that's up to you. I mean, 75 is as low as I would go. 80 to 85, maybe even 80 to 90. Yeah, I mean, you can mess around with that, but if you want stuff to look like I got it, then get this exactly. You got 75 4 times, 30 on the finisher reversal rate, 10 on for an object, run in 1, 3, and 2. Referee downtime, he gotta be down the whole time. Special move strength 30. Which honestly, you can go 40. You could even go up to 50 because that's still half, so it's still not over what it would be. For an object strength, I want that to be a little more than half. Chain wrestling duration, 100, absolutely. Of course, with now these right here, if you play in the match, a lot of this depends on who you use, how you know what I'm saying? It's not just like with the AI. This is going to be up to you. So, I mean, people talk about they want to challenge. Oh, this game ain't challenging, and it's not. You can turn all of these down. Turn all of these to 0. Turn all of the AIs all the way up to 100, and you're still going to win the match. There's just no way to make it competitive or hard, because once you know how to reverse, I mean, it's gonna make your match longer because you gonna reverse, the AI gonna reverse. You know what I'm saying? But you can still win easy. So stamina costs 100 for 100. That means I want every move to cost as much as it should. You want a 25% or a fourth recovery rate. Stun recovery and reversal recovery 25%. Because that's one thing you don't want. You don't want to turn either one of these up too much. You don't want to work hard if you're playing. Work hard to hit them with a power move that's going to stun them, and they only stun 0.02 seconds. You know what I mean? So keep those kind of low. Payback, I don't even really care for the payback, so turn them all the way down. Because you don't want them. And truthfully, though, the funny part is, they don't even use the paybacks a lot. The AI doesn't. You know the paybacks from the move sets. Then when you're watching the matches, you know what to look for. They hardly use them. But for some of y'all that might like them, go 25 and 10. Squash match rate 20. I still have yet to see a squash match. Funny stuff. Target. Turn it off. It does make a difference. See, if you got it on players only or just on, it does make a difference in terms of movement because they're not locking on to a target, so they're not locked to that target. So keep that off. Another, which actually I need myself to go through and check this. Turn off comebacks. Comebacks don't function the way they should. Comeback should be for that person that's getting beat up. and it should, you know, that a comeback shouldn't occur within the first 3 minutes. It should take, you know, close to, I'd say, a good 6 to 8 minutes of getting beat up and being on the wrong end of the offense for a comeback to be given. But in here, it popped, man, and the dude winning the match gets a comeback, and then he hits comeback, and then he gets a finisher. It just doesn't function correctly, so I prefer to have it turned off. That's just me. So anyway, these what y'all been wanting. Keep your eyes on your notification bell. You better have that thing set to all, man. I know who don't. I be looking at my analytics about which of my subscribers be having it set. And only 1,200 of y'all got it on, so go set that to all so you get these notifications, especially for these Superstar 7 videos, because these boys gonna be coming out popping. Do that. Make sure you got it set. As of right now, we need one more person to join that channel membership, and I can open tier 2, which is gonna have some very nice perks. So keep that in mind, man. Hit that like button. Have fun with your universe. Got that we're gonna get another current. We might stream something later. I ain't gonna talk about that too much. Anyway, y'all know what it is, man. Keep it real, live righteous.